Hey guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the new PvP monster at rank 2 level 120. So we're going to go ahead and hatch it, feed it up, take it to PvP. Before we take it to PvP, obviously, equip it with some runes, relics, and also show you guys the best skills. And then we're going to go ahead and take it to PvP. So I hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, we're going to get started. Alright guys, so take a look at this here. We have a rank 2 Mortal Ming, and this is one of the newest monsters for the new Alpine era. So take a look at this. This is the animation. Alright, it's got an interesting design. I'm not really a huge fan of the design, but it's something. So that is 1186. Alright, Mortal Ming, interesting name. And I do want to give a huge shout out to Bunky, because this is her account and she let me borrow her account to, have this video, make this video basically. So it wouldn't have been possible without her basically. So huge thanks to her. But anyways, let's go ahead and get it to 120 and then we're gonna do auto skip and let's go ahead and feed it up to 120. So I see a stamina regen to itself with 50% of stamina. Is this monster gonna be a supporter? I'm not sure. We're about to find out, but it's a magic and light monster. Two interesting elements. Alright, so stats. Let's go ahead and start off with stats. 22,932 power, 589,696 life, and 14,456 speed. That is what you're getting at level 120. Here are the traits. I'm not really a huge fan of the traits. I do like the true vision, and that's about it. These other two could have been better. The elements are good, but let's go ahead and take a look at this. So you do have a AoE corruption to everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and equip that. We do have a skill mirror and stand regen. I don't know about that. Moderate magic damage to all enemies applies corruption and nightmares. I'll take that. What else do we have? Moderate light damage to one enemy applies nightmares and stamina leak. Okay, whatever. And then, do we have anything else that's interesting? Removes 50% of stamina while dealing damage and applying nightmare. Corruption. We have two corruption skills already, and they're both AoEs. We want a single one, just in case. Or do we want the stamina regen with the 50% of stamina? Let's go ahead and go with this one. So it's supposed to be a denier. Not really the best denier out there, unfortunately. So what I would highly recommend doing in terms of runes, go with 2 speed, 1 team speed, or you can do triple speed. You can also do triple team speed or 1 speed and 2 team speed. Just make sure this monster takes in second turn rather than first. You want to pair this monster up with anyone that would take it in the first turn and open up the path for you. By having PER skills or trade table skills, you need that. Especially if you're going to run this monster in PvP. So is it a good beginner monster? Yes, it's a good beginner monster. But unfortunately in the competitive scene, he's not going to survive. He's not going to do much. Now, he does have trap and staff. So both ways, you can basically regen stamina. So I would say go with that for the staff, and then for the trap, you can do maybe Adderlash trap or something. That would be fine. Alright, Centers of Hell. That's the ultimate. Removes positive side effects from all enemies, disables traits, and applies Mega Corruption. I do like the ultimate a lot. See, imagine if that was one of his skills. That would have been pretty sweet, but unfortunately it's not. Let's go ahead and take it to PvP here. No, not PvP, sorry. I meant, what should I call it here? Adventure map. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pair it up with, let's see, I need an attacker. Bella's gonna be my attacker. Or should we do Robo? Actually, let's do Drag Bite. And last but not least, one of these monsters here, 120. There it is. Also, let me know if you guys want to see a review on this monster here. That one, Conrad. Let me know. That's the race monster if I'm not mistaken. So 28, 21, and 18. So here, the speed should be like this. I'm taking it the first turn, and then him straight away, right after, we'll take in the second turn. So right now, I'm pretty fast here. 28,000, I understand that. 28 to 18. But in most cases, should do more speed on this, so it'd be a higher rank Mortal Ming with like better speed runes obviously, and that would basically close the gap a little bit. But I'd probably do like triple team speed on this monster, and that would probably bring their speed close to each other even more, definitely. But yeah, when you take in the first turn, you want to go ahead and either do PER if you need to, if there's a Megaton, or even if there's another Megaton, you could just trace table like this. Or if worst case worse, if they have, let's say, immune to control, you can go ahead and do that too. He has 77 HP. I think what I'm gonna do is do corruption. So yeah, look, corrupted. So basically what corruption does is obviously it makes the enemy confused and they can basically attack either themselves or their own allies. So they'll work for you, which is pretty sweet. But what I'm gonna do here is, let's see what we got here. So we have immune to possession. See, now don't get this confused. There's immune to possession and then there's immune to corruption. So in this battle, there's two monsters with immune to possession, but none of them have immune to corruption. So I don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna charge up, and then we can go ahead and corrupt everybody. So, boom, hit them all. Got hit with corruption, and also Adderless Trap kicked in on top with Merc Staff, dealing the extra damage. So it's pretty sweet. If anything, if you ever want to apply double damage, I mean, you can do that, but why would you want to do it? It's a denier, it's not an attacker. The monster's still corrupted, so I can probably just do Stamina Leak with Nightmares. Oh, Nightmares, it's immune to it. Great. Well, I can just trade table you, and then I can apply that Nightmare now. There it is. So Nightmare's applied, Corruption's applied, Drown's applied, everything. And we're just gonna go ahead and give it a turn in real quick. Like this, and he dies. He dies from the tortures. Cool. Cool. So you can pair it up with, I would say, Kin 11. That's probably one of the best monsters paired up with. If not, if you guys have Nerda also works very well. Or for example, this other one from the Blossom era, right here. This would also work. So if you want to pair it up with this, you can. Let me just go and charge up. See right here, this messed up. So it's supposed to be her first and then him second. But let's just imagine it this way. We just started a battle, right? Trade table. We don't have to do anything else. So what I'm gonna do is just turn transfer over and corruption. Now see, that's a plus side with this one. With this one you can actually turn transfer. With Kin 11, unfortunately, there's no turn transfer, so you won't be getting that extra turn, but it's still a good monster. It'll still open up the path for you, which is pretty sweet. Charge up, and I guess we'll just one tap him and end the battle. Bam, 333k damage. So all he can really do is deny, not deny, but like corrupt, and that's his only form of denial, unfortunately. If he had more to him, that would have been nice, like freeze or curse with, like, let's say stun, mega stun. That would have been pretty sweet, but it's just corruption. I don't think this monster, yeah, this monster's definitely not going to be meta in the competitive scene, but it's a good monster for beginners. So if you're starting out, monster's not bad. So definitely get your hands on it if you're a starter, but that's about it. It's going to be pretty much it. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.